Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be discussing Angel Muse EDP and Angel Muse EDT. So we're going to talk about each one, the notes in them, and which one you should buy. So before we do that, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the weird and wonderful family. I would love to have you part of the community. And yeah, let's get into this. So what I thought I would do is kind of give you a note breakdown of each one, tell you kind of the vibe that it gives, and then you can kind of make your decision as to which one you'd want to get. So the first one is, of course, Angel EDP. Now this one came out first and it is kind of the most popular. This one, in the opening, it has pink pepper and grapefruit, and you definitely get that burst of juicy grapefruit with a little bit of spice. So I don't notice the pink pepper as much as that grapefruit. So it's actually quite a tart fragrance to me in the opening. In the middle, this has hazelnut spread, and in the base, it has patchouli and vetiver. This one, like I know a lot of people say that it smells like a powdered cacao or powdered hazelnut spread is what this smells like to them, like a little bit dusty. For me, in the opening, this smells like a tart tea, like a tart sweet tea. So it smells like, yeah, like a more natural smelling tart tea with maybe a little bit of hazelnut in there, but not much. So I'm getting the grapefruit, definitely getting that huge hit of patchouli and vetiver. And it stays tart on my skin for, I would say, at least 3 hours. And this is a powerhouse, like a few sprays and whoosh, you have this massive powerhouse fragrance. So this one is patchouli heavy. And like I said, I notice the grapefruit, although lots of people notice the hazelnut. Now, as this one dries down, I get that beautiful hazelnut, chocolate hazelnut vibe with some spices, which I would say is more the vetiver. So the patchouli and the grapefruit kind of take second stage to this beautiful chocolate hazelnut Nutella / a little bit of spicy vibe that kind of takes over. It's warm. It actually smells quite vanillic to me, but not super sickly sweet. It's just very, very beautifully balanced. So yeah, that would be about the 6 hour mark, 5-6 hour mark. I start to notice that more than the grapefruit. But to begin with, I get more grapefruit than anything, and this smells more like a sweet tea than it does like this delicious gourmand chocolate hazelnut spread. Now the EDP, it's characterized slightly differently. I definitely get I guess that tropical vibe from the fact that this has passion fruit. So the opening of this is passion fruit, mandarin orange, and lemon. I'm mainly getting that passion fruit with maybe a little bit of that lemon and orange, but primarily you're going to notice that passion fruit. So it smells a little bit more sweet, a little bit more tropical, you know, just because we think of passion fruit more from a tropical perspective, and not quite as tart as this one. So in the opening, I would say this is fruitier, like this is more tart grapefruity. This one is more fruity, non-citrus in the opening. Now, the beauty of this one is that it doesn't have that patchouli, but they both seem like they have patchouli in them. This one in the middle has the hazelnut cacao spread and cassis. And then in the base, this has vetiver, akigala wood, chocolate, and caramel. So this one, definitely I get that passion fruit. It's sweeter. And then I would say about 3 hours in, I'm getting again more of that chocolate hazelnut coming out. And then in the dry down, you're getting the caramel and the chocolate a little bit more, I would say, than in this one. Now, this one doesn't have the patchouli, but it does have cassis in it, which gives it that kind of like a dry, I don't know, it smells similar to me. Or it, like maybe it's the vetiver, I don't know, but to me that strong smell that's in this one that I pick up on and read as patchouli, I'm noticing it in this one too. This one, The EDT, I'm not really noticing the Akigala wood, so I don't really get any oud. I don't really get a whole lot of woodiness from this one. I mainly get that beautiful, tart, juicy passion fruit, and then a little bit of warmth with some chocolate, more so than a hazelnut spread, if that makes sense. Now, both of them have excellent longevity, but this one is going to last 12 hours, maybe even longer. Like, I can smell it the next day a lot of times. This one, you're going to get about 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours with this one. So I wore this the other day. I was watching Gabriella Francesco. I think she changed her handle here just recently. I'll put a link to her channel below. I just love watching her. She's really fun. But she was talking about wearing this one in the winter. Now, she lives in California. I live in like minus 25, snow on the ground, really, really cold. But I thought, I'm going to try this in the winter time and see how this one works. I really wished that I would have included this one in my fruity fragrances for winter. I've always kind of I put this one away because I thought, it's more of a spring fragrance. But this one is just a killer beast, awesome fruity fragrance for the winter. I put this on, it was super duper cold. I went outside, I was bundled up. I could still smell this. It projects amazing. The longevity is fantastic. So this is a great one even for really, really cold weather. As far as the two are concerned, if you hate patchouli, then give this one a try. But if you really hate patchouli, my guess is you're going to hate both of them. If you hate Angel, give them both a try still. My guess is that this one would be more to your liking. For me, I like both of them. This one, like the EDT, to me is a lot more linear. So I'm always getting that passion fruit. I'm always getting just a hint of that chocolate and some spiciness with that sweetness. But I always am getting that passion fruit with a bit of tartness coming through, and like definitely a fruity, vivacious, loud fragrance. This one, I don't get the tartness the whole entire time. So eventually that grapefruit settles down and I get the warmth of that hazelnut cacao spread, or like a Nutella spread. So this one is definitely warmer and it develops and kind of changes. So I find this one more interesting. As far as palatable is concerned, I like both of them. If I want something super duper fruity, I'm going to reach for this one just because it's happy and juicy and just fun. If I want something a little bit more sensual as the day wears on, I would choose this one. And the cool thing about this one is that to me, this one, you're getting that spicy tartness coming out at first. And then as it dries down, you're getting kind of this sensual, warm, hazelnut, vanillic kind of quality to this. So this one certainly can take you from day to evening. Everyone's going to smell you with this one on all day, all night. It is strong. So which one, if you have both of them, or which one do you guys prefer, please put it in the comments below. Personally, I'm glad I have both. They both have their place. I'm kind of enjoying this one. Like I haven't been able to put it down. I've worn it a few times recently, just because I'm really enjoying that bright fruit paired with that sweetness in the winter. So yeah, this one is the one I'm gravitating towards right now. However, I love both of them. This one I find more comforting. So for whatever reason, that tea vibe, I find it really comforting, whereas I find this one energizing. So yeah, and I love the fact that they look like alien eyes. Like, look at that, isn't that fantastic? Which way looks better, this way? Yeah, this way. Cat eye glasses or alien eyes, they're awesome. But anyway, the only thing that I'd have to say, these are the 50 ml bottles. I'm blithering again, but anyway, these are the 50 ml bottles. I hate the fact that they don't stand up. It drives me nuts. So they've always got to lay like this. So I kind of lay them together on top of each other with two fragrances on either side, just so that I can reach both of them. But I find that to be a real pain in the butt. But Anyway, which one do you like the best? Do you have a favorite? If so, please leave it in the comments to help those that are trying to decide. Again, passion fruit, tart goodiness, flirty, energizing. This one's a little bit more sexy, patchouli heavy, and has that warmth from the hazelnut coming through a little bit more in the dry down. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have. I hope you have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.